And the polls for Election Day are open this morning, and there are some key things that you'll need to know before you head out to cast your vote. Channel 2 is on your side, getting you prepared as you head to the polls. And first, as we mentioned, the polls are now open. They opened up at 6 a.m. They'll stay open until 9 o'clock this evening. Just remember that you do have to go to your assigned polling place. It's on the back of your voter registration card, or you can look it up online. And you can also go online to check out your sample ballot before you go to vote. You can access the Board of Elections for all counties across the region on our website, WGRZ.com. And a reminder, if you run into any problems at the polls, the New York State Attorney General's Election Protection Hotline is up and running today. The Attorney General says that the hotline ensures every voter's voice is heard and that the election remains free and fair. One of the big races in Erie County that will impact how leaders spend money that's meant to help the public is the race for Erie County Comptroller. Republican candidate Christine Zarnick is challenging incumbent Democrat Kevin Hardwick. The comptroller is considered to be the financial advocate for taxpayers and a watchdog, keeping a close eye on county government spending. And we asked both candidates about not letting political party influence get in the way of that responsibility.
I guess I resent the accusation that I haven't held the county executive accountable. We've done an audit of the health department early on that identified $720,000 in overcharges from a COVID contractor. We identified over $1 million in money for recovery in the law department. These are people who work for the county executive.
The administrators that I hire into the comptroller's office will be people who have the skills to do the job, okay? So my deputy in charge of audit will have a background in audit. Deputy in charge of accounting will have a background in accounting. That's not true right now. And then the wasteful jobs that have been added, special assistant to the comptroller and public affairs consultant, those are gone.
Hardwick was first elected to be the Erie County Comptroller back in 2021. Zarnick is an accountant who ran for New York State Senate last year, but lost to now Buffalo mayoral candidate Sean Ryan. Now, there's also another interesting race unfolding in the South Towns. We're talking about Hamburg Town Supervisor. And the town has been looking for new leadership ever since the previous supervisor stepped down. So here are these three candidates. It's Beth Farrell-Lorenz, Democrat Bob Reynolds, and then write-in candidate Joshua Collins, who barely lost to Farrell-Lorenz back in the primary, lost only by 22 votes. So we asked each candidate what they would like to see happen in Hamburg over the next decade.
I want Hamburg to continue to be the type of community that we take pride in. It's affordable for our families, for our seniors, that we provide those quality services that everyone relies on from day to day, that we've been proactive and forward thinking in addressing any of the challenges that come up, that we've handled development in a way that's positive for everyone, and that we've added to our tax base so that it can remain an affordable community for everyone here, including our business community.
We've got to control our development. That's one of the biggest things. And we got two major areas to control, the McKinley Mall and the stadium area right now. Those two areas have to be really strategically done so we can move things forward in the future. And the second thing is we got to watch our taxes. We got to get taxes under control, not only in the town, but in the school districts. So we got to work with our school districts to help them keep their taxes down. And that's through small business development and regular business development.
Single family homes, let's stop all these massive developments of apartment complexes, stop all the car washes, stop the overexpansion. Let's get it back to a standard community setting.
And the winner will replace interim Hamburg Supervisor Kathy Rybczynski, who took over back in January after former Supervisor Randy Hoke stepped down. And we're finally hearing from some voters who did go out to the polls this morning. We were out in Amherst, where residents will decide on a very important race. For the first time in 8 years, they'll be choosing a new town supervisor. And this race is important because it comes at a time where property taxes have gone up, and there's also a lot of development going on, and also a fight over the site of the old Westwood Country Club. Here's what voters told 2 on Your Side this morning.
I'm just concerned for Amherst, really, and just the crazy spending, looking for lower taxes, and just to get some good people in.
Well, the two men are battling to succeed Brian Kalpa after his 8 years in office, leading the largest town in Western New York. Local businessman Dan Gagliardo is the Republican candidate. He faces off against Democratic candidate Sean Lavin, who works for Erie County and is currently Amherst Deputy Town Supervisor. And we'll hear from the candidates coming up in our next half hour of Daybreak.